Here is a SENSIC SA-30 premium microphone arm, and this microphone arm is compatible with all microphones according to the back of the box. It includes an extension riser, especially if you're mounting this behind a monitor. Sometimes you need the arm to come up a little bit so it can reach up and over the monitor. In the package, it does say it includes the 15 centimeter detachable riser. So even though it says optional, it says it's in here. This shows you all the different things that you might need to do, including what's in the package, how to clamp it on, apply the silicone pad so you don't mar your desk, and if you want to drill into your desk, you could do that as well. And it's warning you that, hey, there's a spring in here and it might flip open uncontrollably if you're not expecting it. So just be careful as you're opening it. There are various things that you can do to lock the stand so it doesn't rotate unexpectedly. And it's telling you not to peel off the cable cover. You're supposed to slide it out. And showing you how to mount your microphone properly to it. It's also showing you a way to adjust the tension inside the arm. You have an assembly video here on, looks like YouTube, and the warranty with safety precautions. This is the arm itself. Under here, we have that 15 centimeter riser. So that includes this stem. Looks like you get plastic insert there and this metal stem up here. You also get a microphone clip, which is kind of nice because normally these stands, I don't see them including any sort of microphone clip. It does have a 3/8 adapter pre-installed in it, but you could unscrew this if you wanted to use 5/8. And then in here is the clamp. Here's the actual desk clamp. So this part would be the top, and then you would open this up so that you could screw it and clamp it onto your desk. There is a pre-installed foam ring on here, and it looks like there is this sticky piece of silicone here that you could install here as well. I think they didn't pre-install this because maybe you want to screw this through your desk, but I'm going to use it clamped. So I'm going to just put this back on, and it does have a protective cover there as well. And this looks like the cover for the actual arm hinge. And then here you have the mounting plate if you want to go through your desk. It's the grommet mount. They also include another hazard warning here about how when you open this, hey, it might spring open and hit you. So just be careful when you cut this open. Hold it tightly. Well, we'll cut that open. Let's take the plastic off, still holding it tight. And then let's gradually open this. And there we go. It is opened. Now that the stand is opened, let's see what it looks like. You can slide these covers out right here. So this slides out, and that lets you run your cable down inside here to keep it nice and organized. I'll just slide this back in. Take a look at the tip of the stand here. So it includes this ball joint here, and you could loosen that, and then you could pivot this back and forth. It has this 5/8 thread pre-installed, but you could take that off, and there's a 3/8 thread inside of that. And if you don't want this ball joint on here, let's see if we could remove this. Does not look like this comes off. I'm going to take this ball joint out just for the sake of seeing what's inside. Okay, so you do need this ball joint because without it, it looks like there's no way to mount a microphone directly to that because it comes with this stud here that requires this piece to be mounted on it. You'll need to leave this ball joint attached to it. Don't try to remove it. But you could then mount your microphone to the end here. So this microphone clip won't mount directly because they also included an adapter in here. You could remove this adapter using a coin. And then once that's removed, you have this 5/8 thread, and you can thread that onto the end here. Let's line that up. Feels like we're cross-threading here, and now the adapter's coming off the end, so let's just take that all the way off. Let's try threading this again carefully. So that does not feel like it wants to go in, and that looks pretty straight to me, so I don't think I'm cross-threading this. But it almost feels like the threads are a different size. And this piece here on the right is plastic, whereas this one is metal, so it does look to me like the threads are slightly different. Like these are a little bit coarser or widely spaced. Let's try this again. So this is the plastic one that was originally in there. That goes in no problem at all. Let's try this metal adapter that was on the stand. And it's going in, but then it gets stuck right there. It's not wanting to go anymore because I feel like the thread sizes are different here. So I'm not going to try to force it because I'm going to strip the threads on this side, most likely. So the metal adapter won't go in, but if you use the plastic one that came with it, it will work. That's kind of non-optimal, but it will go on to the 3/8 thread there, and then you can use the ball joint to turn it however you like. Then this piece, once you mount this and clamp it to your desk, you just drop this in here. And there is a little screw you could tighten there if you don't want this turning around. You could tighten that down to prevent it from twisting. And then if you have a monitor or something else that you need to go over, you could put in this riser arm and then stick this in here. And now you got another 15 centimeters there, which is going to help this arm rise up and over monitors or anything like that that you might have in your setup. So there is also a screw in here as well in the riser arm to help you tighten that down. That's maybe especially useful for when you have this riser arm. You might want to tighten the bottom part so that maybe it's only spinning on the top here and not both at the top and bottom. That might make it a little bit more stable. Then once you mount your microphone on here, you want to test it to make sure that it is balancing this, that your microphone is not drooping down and falling. If it is, you'll want to tighten this, and once you're done with that, you could use this, which is a magnetic, looks like it's a magnetic mount. That just covers that up there, keeps it nice and tidy, and you could easily remove it because these are just magnets holding it onto those screws there. Bottom part here also has a cable management cover, so you just slide this off here, and then you could run a USB or XLR cable down there, and that'll keep your cables nice, tidy, and neat. So that's it for this microphone boom arm with the riser and desk clamp.
Kitchen. Do that off, all the plastics off. Taking the plastic. Okay. All the small cardboard bits. Spring mechanism feels nice. The resistance is just about right. Pre-adjusted from factory, I believe. And there's adjustability for the microphone. Yes, enough adjustability there. I don't think you need more. You can basically twist and lock it into whatever position you need. This is where you adjust the resistance. There's like a magnetic cap on the corner that magnetizes to the actual, resistance adjustable nuts or bolts. And it just clips back on with the magnets. Simple, straightforward. The body feels generally solid. Oh, and this is the extension. So you can rise it up a bit more. It basically slots directly into the base. And that's it. There you go. Extension. And then you got bolts to screw it in. So it basically stops it from coming off, prevents it from coming off. But I don't think you'll need to use that, to be fair. It feels quite snug anyway. I'm generally quite happy with it, to be fair. The spring, everything just feels quality. And going through the cable management system in a bit, because there's cable management. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to show it to you guys now. You basically pull this, slide this out, slide it out like this, and that's where you run the cable. You got one for each arm. So it runs across. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, quite happy with it. I think I paid £65 for it. I do recommend it, to be fair. This is a very good replacement for a Elgato Wave arm. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Just received the SENSIC SA-30 premium microphone boom arm, and I'm going to be unboxing it now for you. It comes with a very neatly packaged, as you see. It has the instruction manual, makes sense. It has the boom arm, very, very nicely put together. Inside the box, you will have, of course, the boom arm, the extension. It comes with a mic holder as well, which is kind of impressive. And then, of course, there's about an 8 to 10 inch riser to make it go higher if you wanted to go above. And then, of course, you've got the grommets and an instruction manual so you can put it together, installation guide very, very quickly. I think it's very, very well made. I think that it's put together well, it's well thought out. I'm excited because this is a little bigger than I imagined, which is nice because it means it's got a longer reach, which means it'll be higher, the mic above my computer. I'm looking forward to putting it together and sharing it with you. But that's what comes inside the box, and hope this helps somebody.
Der SENSIC SA-30 ist ein schöner Mikrofonarm. Durch die Erhöhung am Fuß unten hat er die richtige Höhe, um auch über einen Monitor zu gehen. Er lässt sich mit einer Hand wunderbar und einfach arretieren. Gar kein Problem. Egal wo du ihn hinschiebst, er bleibt einfach da, wo er ist. Ich habe ein Quadcast 2 daran hängen und es passt wunderbar. Ich muss nichts nachjustieren. Er nimmt das Gewicht wunderbar. Wie man sieht, er bleibt einfach da, wo er ist. Man kann ihn schieben, machen, tun. Er tut einfach genau das, was er soll. Ich kann es nur empfehlen.